Dale, will you lead us in prayer?
Dear most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day you've given to us, Lord, and thank you for all your many blessings that you've given us, Lord. And Lord, we pray that you just be with us, Lord, in the decisions we make, that we'd always seek your guidance, and we'll pray that we'd always make the right decisions, Lord. We'll ask these things in our dearest precious name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. I need a motion to approve the minutes of our last meeting.
I make that motion.
Tim makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Bob makes a second. Then we need a motion to approve the claims for the last meeting. All in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now we need a motion to approve the claims for the last meeting.
Motion. Then.
Bob made a motion. Need a second.
Second.
Dale seconded. All approved? Okay. We have some announcements to make. I think the first one on here is the back-to-school sales tax, and that's going to take place July the 17th through the 19th of 2020. And if I understand right, there'll be no taxes on school supplies those few days there. July the 17th through the 19th, 2020. And then we have another announcement from the Solid Waste Department that they're asking that everyone would have their garbage out by 7 a.m. to guarantee pickup starting of today or this week. But that will help those guys, and you'll be guaranteed to pick it up because they've been, to my understanding, running kind of different shifts and different vehicles are picking up garbage, and some's getting left out. So they want everyone in the county to try to have it out by 7 a.m. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is we need to discuss the courthouse reopening, and I think we've met 2 or 3 times with the ladies that work in the courthouse and different people, and so we'll open the floor for discussion. Anybody have a question besides when we're going to open it or plan on opening it? I think, well, I know we're going to try to open it the 18th, which is a week from today. That's what we're going by. We would like to have it open earlier, but circumstances, we're looking at different things that has occurred. There's more to it than just opening. We're waiting on the governor to see what we needed to do and everything and the restrictions. And we've also ran into a little trouble on their glass coming in. Supposed to come in this past week and it didn't. And Wade is doing this and doing a good job of it. He's got the frames. I talked to him Friday, and he said that the frames and stuff was done, and the glass was supposed to be here this coming Wednesday, but it didn't come, and it would be here this Wednesday. So we're hoping it does come Wednesday, and if it does, he'll have it in by Friday. And if it don't come, we're going to do go back to the way we done to start with, but we will open it the 18th. And hoping there's more to it than just the glass. We're doing some sanitizer machines. We're doing masks, and I've talked to Eric, and he said he'd have everything in place. And anybody have any questions?
Will they be doing any temperature checking as they come in, or?
We have discussed that, and I don't know if we finally decided that we was going to do that or was going to ask people to come, if they felt bad or whatever, but we'll.
Yeah, we will have those thermo-read thermometers to be able to have the guards check temperatures as people come in.
And Tim, we're gonna have a limited, so I guess this needs out to the public. Don't everybody show up next Monday morning, 100, 150 people, because you're gonna be on the outside, because we're gonna put a limit, and I think we've discussed this to the office, to those offices on the first floor. we're gonna try to have like 15 in, which would be 7 at each office, and there'll be 2 waiting on the inside, if I understand right. And when those 2 come out, we'll bring 2 more in, to where it's not packed inside the building. And, you know, on the outside, they still need to keep their 6-foot social distancing from it. And, I talked to Judge Hammett and Judge Burt Friday, and if I understand right, the second floor is still gonna be closed till, I believe he told me the 22nd or maybe the 1st of June. I'm not sure on that. One of them, I think, told me maybe the 22nd that the second floor would, and then the other one told me that they thought it might go to the 1st of June before they opened it up. So we can get with those people when it gets closer to see exactly when they're gonna open. But, we're gonna try to put some sanitizer, little machines around where there'll be one at each office and going into the public bathrooms and stuff like that. And they will, I think, we probably have from 500 to 1,000 masks that can be handed out. If you have a mask and you're in the public and you're on outside, please wear it and bring it, because if that will leave more to give to the people that don't have one. And go from there on that. But we will be open at 8 o'clock next Monday morning on the 18th. Any more questions? Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the jail property purchase. That's where we've got the option to buy some land for a new jail in the city of Hamilton over in Bedford Industrial Park. And I'm gonna let Scott read that off. And
Thanks, Chairman. As we've discussed, certain parcel over in Bedford Industrial Park, it's approximately 5.7 acres. It's immediately west of the Marion County Department of Human Resources. Back in March, prior to a lot of the meeting changes, the city of Hamilton voted to offer that property to the county commission at $10,000 per acre, which would be roughly $57,000 for the total parcel. And we will get a final survey to make sure that that's exactly the property. But we have the resolution wherein the county commission recognizes the need to build a new Marion County jail and recognizes the specific advantages of locating the jail near the courthouse. And where the county commission recognizes the limitations of the current location of the jail, mainly due to its proximity to the airport and the limited parcel of property owned by the county commission. And that the county commission deems that the property in the Bedford Industrial Park is suitable for the location of the new Marion County jail, and that the soil has been tested and it is suitable for such a facility. And whereas the county commission determines that a purchase price of $10,000 per acre for the approximately 5.7 acres, more or less, of the lot in Bedford Industrial Park immediately west of the Marion County Department of Human Resources is a reasonable and fair market price for said property. And now be it resolved that the county commission agrees to purchase the property from the Industrial Development Board of the city of Hamilton and the city of Hamilton for $10,000 per acre, and with the size to be determined by a final survey of the property.
thank you.
In one vote, can they also vote to use capital funds to do that? So this vote would be to adopt this resolution and to use capital improvement funds to make that purchase in one vote.
So, in other words, we're gonna go ahead and take the capital improvement funds and purchase the property now, and then the other part with the bond money later.
That's
Okay.
Reimburse the capital improvement.
Okay.
It's whichever way.
It's a legal expenditure for capital improvement funds to purchase land for government buildings.
Okay.
And if we need to delay on the actual payment of that, that can be done as well. Let's see.
Okay.
That gives you the flexibility.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any more questions? Okay, I guess the way to do it would be, I need a motion that we accept this resolution, to purchase this and pay through capital funds, I need a motion.
I I'll make that motion.
Tim made a motion. I need a second.
Second.
Bob seconded. All in favor? Okay. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is Timmy Gibbs' probation period, and, that's Mike Shaw's.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I just got that one item, Mr. Gibbs has completed his probationary period, and I'd recommend that he be as a classified status in his grade pay, but increased to $15.86 per hour.
Okay,
I'll make that motion.
okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Go ahead.
Dale seconded. All in favor? Okay, thank y'all. Okay, the next thing, on the agenda is hiring Kyle Sims as deputy for $16.23 an hour plus $1.44 for uniform rate. I guess we'll do one of these at a time, or do we need to do both of
Do
them?
them together.
Okay, and then they're together. The other one is hiring Cody McCullough as deputy for $16.23 an hour and $1.44 for uniform rate. Kevin, you got anything you wanna say about these guys, or?
Well, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just had two deputies retire, early retirement, and I hired you to replace these guys. They're not additional, just replacement of deputies.
Okay,
So there'll be no additional funds, they will, they be paid what the others were paid.
Yes,
Oh,
that's correct.
yeah.
I'm just replacing two
That's what-
that
good.
received medical retirement. Just
Both of these are non-certified and ready to go.
They're certified, ready to go.
Good deal.
okay, do I have a motion to accept these two, for Kevin?
I'll make a motion.
Dale made a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Tim made a second. All in favor? Okay. The next one is, need a motion, to hire Kobe Wigginton as part-time, District One at $10 an hour at 20 hours a week, which would be two 10-hour shifts.
He will be a county, through the county, not through Dynamic.
Yeah, through the county, just for 20 hours a week at $10 an hour. 2 days a week. And, do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Kenneth made a motion,
Second.
Bob seconded. Okay, all in favor? All right. Next thing is, District Two is accepting applications for 2 part-time jobs. Kenneth, you wanna explain the part, if you're going dynamic or the 10 or 20 hour, however how you want to do it?
No, it'll be through the county. It'll just be 2 days a week. One person 2 days a week, the other 2 days a week, 16 hours for each person. And they'll, at $10 an hour. And I'm looking for somebody with CDL license.
Okay. So I guess I need to say that, where people will know it, and Caleb put it out there. You need to have CDLs if you apply for these, either one of these openings, okay?
In other words, you don't have nobody in mind right now, you're accepting applications for the positions.
Right.
Yeah, it's only 2 days a week.
Does part-time require CDL?
Uh,
You can.
you can ask them to have, and I don't think it requires it, but I think it's
You can
kind
make
of,
that a requirement if
it's
it-
kind of an option. Is that right, Mike?
That's right, whatever, depending on what you're doing, if they're gonna be riding the back of a garbage truck or something, then they're not required to have it.
Right. It's just an option, it helps.
Well, that's what I was wondering about his requirements.
Yeah, yeah. He would just like for them to have it. I mean, you don't have, I guess the best thing Bob is saying, you don't have to ask. I mean, you don't have to have them to apply for this, but it will help you if you do have them.
Well, it just means they can't drive a truck.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
I
No.
make a motion.
All right, Tim made a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Dale seconded. All in favor? Okay. All right, we have talked, over the weekend, and we've got a resolution that I would like for Scott to read to the people of Marion County, to our first responders. And, let him read it to them, and we'll get the paper a copy of it.
And Chairman, as you mentioned, Mr. Burleson and I had talked, and you and I had talked about doing something to honor people who've been out there on the front lines with dealing with this COVID-19. The resolution reads, whereas Marion County is blessed with 2 rural hospitals, numerous medical clinics, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, medical doctors, doctors of osteopathic medicine, certified registered nurse practitioners, registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, certified nursing assistants, law enforcement personnel, firefighters, paramedics, and a strong first responder network. Marion County is served by numerous state, county, and municipal employees that serve the citizens of this county and meet their needs regardless of the circumstances. And whereas March 21st, Marion County declared a countywide state of emergency due to the effect of COVID-19 and its outbreak. And whereas the COVID-19 pandemic emergency is still having a serious effect in Marion County with at least 96 confirmed positive cases and at least 7 related deaths in this county as of this morning. And whereas COVID-19 has adversely affected the health, safety, and welfare of all of our first responders, medical personnel, and frontline workers in Marion County. Whereas our first responders, medical personnel, and frontline workers deserve to be recognized for their commitment to safety, defense, and honor, even when their own lives are in serious peril. Now therefore be it resolved by the Marion County Commission this 11th day of May 2020 that Marion County's first responders, medical personnel, and frontline workers be recognized and honored for their outstanding display of character and integrity during this unprecedented local pandemic. Adopted and approved this 11th day of May.
Thank you, Scott. We wanna get this out there to those first responders, because, I don't know how it feels to be a first responder, and I don't want that responsibility. That's not my call, I don't think, in life, but a lot of people's call for it. And, it's a serious deal. When somebody else every day, nurses, doctors, the whole, 911, everybody's laying their life on the line for us, for the people. And, we thought that they needed showing some recognition that they do this, and we sure appreciate it, and, we just want them to know this, that they do. They do a great job. Where would we be without them? So, I guess,
I'd like
go
to
ahead.
take this opportunity myself to personally thank all the county employees, from sanitation workers to district workers to two-way shop, the jailers, everybody in Marion County's worked good together, worked hard, and so far we've come out very good through all of this. Just heartfelt thank you from me.
I think that goes from everybody as commissioners, that we do, and, we're all in this together as a county, and we'll come out of it better. It's learned us a lot, but, it's like Tim said, those garbage guys, they're included in this, cause they, that's not the best job in the world, picking up garbage where you know who handled it or whatever, but, everybody has done a good job. And we still wanna try our best to follow what the governor put on the guidelines, and that's one of our concerns at the courthouse, and I'll mention that again. We are opening the 18th, but, if you can work it in Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of that week to not everybody show up on Monday morning, and there'd be 150 or 200 standing outside. If you see a crowd, if you can come back later, try to do that, and try to stay your 6 foot, and, we'll do the best we can at it. And, I think,
Another thing, Keith, just because the courthouse is opening, you still have till July the 15th on your tags for the last
22nd.
19th, June 19th. Yeah, I'm getting a month ahead here. Just because it's opening, you don't have to run and get a tag the first day it's open.
You got 1 month from when we open it, and I thought of that yesterday. I realized they're 3 months behind in a lot of people coming from their tags, and then you got the 3 months coming on with the things. So, you know, we may have to extend the deadline on this, and I think we will if we need to. I don't think we're gonna pass no penalties on nobody on late charges and stuff, you know, 'cause, we can't help it and they can't help it. This is not up, you know, we didn't ask for this, so, do what, Bob?
This is on precedented time.
It is, it is, and, you know, it's just things we're working through. But, if we need to extend some time, we'll do whatever we need to do. We don't wanna write nobody fines or nothing. Okay, Miss?
And one of the things, for those who are interested in their driver's license, from the date of your expiration of your driver's license, you have 60 days where they're still valid. So to back up what the commissioners are saying, you don't have to be here on the first day. You're gonna have 60 days past your expiration date.
Okay. But, I think we'll do our best to treat people fair on that and everything. And, anyone else have anything?
Yeah, we don't vote on it.
Okay. I need a motion to pass that resolution that Scott
I'll
read.
make a motion.
Kenneth makes a motion. Bob seconded. All in favor? Okay, thank y'all. Okay, we will adjourn at this time. Thank y'all.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Bob made a motion.
Second.
Dale seconded. All in favor? We have adjourned.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/49 County News TV.